Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Wildermyth, where today, hopefully, we're going to be able to manage these incursions just like a little tiny bit better than we have been. So these Droven Ravagers only have an incursion size of 2. They're going to burn out on Cavern Hinge. Then we have another incursion size 8 on the way, and I assume they're also going to go for Clover Roast. It seems like the incursions usually target the same thing. So hopefully, how long is it going to take? So they're pillaging the site now. In 3 days, they'll start walking toward the Crow Barrens. Okay, we're going to have enough time to build up Clover Roast, no question. I'm just a little worried about, like, it would be nice if we had time to rebuild something at the Crow Barrens before the Thrixel got there, but I don't think it's in the cards. Alright, so we have cleared a bunch of stuff over here. I guess there's really nothing for it but to continue moving around the edge of the map with the big adventuring party and hope that we can clear out enough enemy infestations that we can stop getting so many damn incursions. We're gonna go ahead and just cancel these. The Vessel of Corruption. I don't think any of this stuff's so bad. We'll definitely cancel the Thrixel upgrades. Okay, yes. I know, you showed me the cards already. You don't have to show them again. So, are they going to immediately move to Cavern Hinge? They might. Alright, I mean, this has got to be the source of this infestation, right? Okay. So, if attacked again, it will be destroyed permanently. Well, that's happening. Sorry. I think we should run over here as fast as possible and start rebuilding those defenses. We can come back and work on these ones afterward. Three towns remaining, we're told. Okay. So they have 23 days. How long is this task going to take? 10 days travel time, 20 to actually build the defenses. So never mind. You don't actually have time for that. Okay, yes, we have, in fact, discovered a source of infestation. Well, we definitely need to wipe this out immediately. 11 days until the next incursion spawns. Man. Alright, so it's raining. We've all taken cover in a cave here. Stormy, she says. It's always like this time of year. The way to Norana Fluster follows dead roads, long washed to chalkstone, wheel scars, and memory. The uneven fields beyond this gorge get swampy, especially in summer. They slope down into a network of brown lakes and bogs. Got this little cave, though. I feel like we've had a bunch of different little interludes happen inside caves, so I don't remember if this is one we've seen before or not. Has me curious. Yeah, it wasn't opened up like this before, unless I just missed it. On a forceful gust, the rain comes chasing them. The rocks slicken, fragrant and dark. Well, I'm not standing out here and ruining my gear. It's only a little... wait. How far back does it go? It goes further? Oh, hold up for a bit. As they stoop out of the rain... This does feel familiar. The world gives a tectonic shudder, and from outside, obliterating the rain noise, comes the clatter-smash of dropping rocks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have, in fact, seen this one. So we're all trapped in here. Everybody's fine. Luckily, fire's a simple matter for Galadglin. True story. I do appreciate when we get like a little moment in one of these things that does acknowledge a fact of a character, because overwhelmingly, these things ignore stuff like that. So we work a little deeper in, we discover some worked stone. The way forks, and there are stairs. I remember, yes, we have seen this, okay. Stairs are a good sign. And this is, looks random, but some other passage? Cold draft from there, very cold. You have to wonder, what's buried under this little crossroads? Well, I sure would like to find out. Right, we want to take the ancient stairs. We want to see what's down there. Yeah, just logically, there's a better chance of a real find. You know, somebody built these stairs for a reason, right? Edges crumble, but the steps mostly hold their shape. Time is louder on a stairway than it seems anywhere else. Scruff by scrape, down they go, touch by touch by touch. Finally, their lantern's cast flies out across an echoing hall. Oh, this writing, what does it say? That's Thenaric. I'd need time. Why would you be the one that we would listen to on that? But this is promising. A stone behemoth guards the shadows. Ah, yes, the hippo. I remember Damut. You know, if there's anything that I think when I see hippos, it's wisdom. Alright, Damut, enemy of all betrayers. She's got a gem. Also, there's a book. Who placed it there, I wonder? What did they look like, and where'd they go? I don't know why what they look like is our first concern. Alright, so now to utters a word, the whole mountain seems to sigh. It's just like a lot of panels. Alright, we're just not even learning anything here. The game does love to take its time. Like, I was thinking about this a little bit yesterday as I was posting the episode. Like, everything about this game is set up to enforce a kind of languorousness. And I don't think it's necessarily bad for the default pace of a thing to be languorous, but like, for the love of Christ. If you're going to ever, under any circumstances, create a story where it seems like urgency is at all a concern, you can't really design your game this way. So this is an offhand that increases a hero's max interfusions by 1 and allows... You know what, Elsie? You know how to interfuse now. That seems useful. And they really could have used an editor, because almost all of these between sequences are like 6 panels longer than they really need to be. Alright. How do we want to open out of Grey Plain? This is probably heroism time. We probably just go like really big right now. I don't know that I want to do anything particularly fancy with you. Feel like throwing back here is pretty good. So we have a big rock. I'm thinking like maybe we try to discus off the Drathix to split the nightmare before we throw any quelling moss. That is also... Ooh, that does have Scalding Rain on it, though, too. Okay, I'm pretty sure Cherry's turn is interfuse both of these objects. And then make sure we're holding our wand. So Scalding Rain is single target. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good. Come on, bounce the right way. Oh, well, okay, but I got a stunt off of it, so I get another shot. Damn it. I mean, I did kill the Drathix, so I can't be that upset, but that was supposed to split that dude. All right. Oh, also, should probably remember to swell song on the Nova turn. So I can sting in a way that'll hit 2 people. And sadly, I cannot shoot through to hit the nightmare. Alright, you get to run. Yeah, you're not going to be able to hit the nightmare either, huh? I really just want to split it early, you know? Damn it. Hey, that was pretty solid. So let's backslam this thing. And just run over here and chop you, I guess? Now Linvir can shoot at this thing. Wow, pretty good, actually. This is, I know we did a thing for the purpose of increasing our crit chance, but even so, this seems like a lot of extra crit chance. So I'm going to wind walk up to like here. Very aggressive position, because I think I can kill both of them, or all three of them. I just need to land one more Quelling Moss. Okay, cool. Very successful Nova turn. All right, and only one attack is wonderful news. I will admit I'm not keeping super great track of where we are relative to the total number of enemies that we expect. But we got to be close to done, right? Like... Pretty fun time for a stunt. So I guess the rest of us just Silk Step? Although everybody else is remarkably slow. So many bards. Jesus. Alright, well, the good news is they really gathered up for the Quelling Moss. Can I... I lose the Kinestend if I attack the big one? Okay, hold on a second. So do I just Shield Shear here? Probably. Let's just make it so everybody else has an easy time hitting it. Although, I guess we're doing a lot of attacking from Grey Plains, so maybe that wasn't even necessary. Interfuse with more rocks. What can I hit from here? Just the egg? And bounce it into other stuff? Yeah, I guess that's okay. So this does tell us a fair amount about exactly where the poison ought to go. Which is why I wanted to resolve those attacks first. So yeah, we do want to throw it like this. Can I throw it? I could skip the egg and hit the other Thrusk instead. That's probably worth it. Alright, a solid start. You're still not, yeah, even at full run, not able to contribute very much. So that other bard's already dead. I mean, I think we're pretty clear here. Actually, the Thrusk is also already dead. As is, yes, this one is also poisoned. Can't shield shear. Backslam's pretty bad. I think I'm just gonna... Let's just rip some armor off. Okay, now I believe everybody's already dead. So at this point, we're just hitting people because it's fun. You know, reasonably fun. It's a fair amount of fun. Oh, they're already interfusing all the objects in here. Well, whatever. It's time to just hit somebody with a hammer then. You know, like, Vigor Flow is a type of magic. It counts. So I wonder, a tier 3 normal bow. Yeah. Okay, I think we're probably good. Boy, that is quite an upgrade. Does Entel have an off? He has a shield. It's probably better we give him this. Yeah. He has that artifact. You have your tier 2 leaf bow. Now, you know what? I would rather you just have a tier 3 normal bow. And then hopefully we can pick up a spirit or something later. Alright, the Thrixel are slain. Battles led them down a boulderous roam where gray grass matches the cloud color. Someone doing dragon pictures? Hey, Yenfjord. Old Yenfjord Wartwaft, the Trail Walker. You badly hurt? Just again, like... They're trying to do characterization, but, like, what if you just used half the words? So, what's your favorite monster? Oh, I'd say the Mulkmorrow creature. Up all night crafting quartz out of moonbeams. It's gotta be a classic, like the Giant, a race of monstrous folk different from us and yet not entirely. The essence of monstrosity lies in the twisting of a human ideal. Now, those answers are fine, but some of us will always love a dragon. So she asked them just so she could go, whatever answers you said are stupid. The right answer is dragon. Kind of a dick move. A dragon. Such a romantic figure, really, that it surprises me neither of you said it. I'll always look at clouds and shape dragons from them. Thieglind and Zamantha, mighty Glyphrix of Netherflare. Can't wait until we're around a fire. The stories will soar. I don't think that's what he meant. Okay, so the point of that story was just to tell us that she likes dragons. So there's probably only one more infestation over here. Let's go clear it out. Alright, so they got tier 3 up. Incursion size is a little bit greater than I would like. Why don't we go build up the defenses at Calmpire? Because that's a town. Seems like we probably need to hold that in the long term. So the good news is all of the incursions are going to be coming from up there now, because we've left very few other sources of monsters. And the incursion rate is starting to get lower. Well, what better spot to wait out the rain than an appropriately eerie ruin? I'd imagine the old fellow's happy for some company. Cherry regards the wet field for a few more minutes, then wanders up one of the more sturdy-looking staircases. What's been exposed to the sky for so long now lies covered in lichen. One room, however, remains relatively untouched by the elements. Tales never told, tucked away. You think it's an old collection or some thief's stash? Hard to tell. I mean, what's the difference? Someone put so much effort into memorializing these moments. Makes you wonder how many times stories like ours have played out. And then there's this one. That's just a photograph. You can't fool me. The weaving's not like the others. Among other differences, no loom I've ever seen weaves like that. Why anyone would want this in their collection, I'm not sure. The tapestry breathes a shivering aura in, then out again. Yeah, I'm pretty curious. Go ahead and interfuse with it. Cherry steps closer to the tapestry and focuses her eyes beyond its surface, as if trying to peer deeper inside. There's more tied up in these threads. If someone was willing to... Are you sure you know what you're doing? Okay, solid answer. That's definitely how English works. Did something snap out of it and hit her, or... Cherry is thrown against the back wall. Skittering, shiny limbs begin to spasm outward from the tapestry as it unravels. Well, okay. That's interesting. Was it a Thrixel all along? It was a very small group of Thrixel. Of non-upgraded Thrixel, it looks like. It seems like it's going to be a very easy battle. So I suspected if we did not heroism this turn, we would never get to. There we go. Alright, where's this Dweaver? Down here? Yenfjord can probably just deal with this. Yeah, a lot of the stories and the opportunities and stuff, their difficulty seems to be pretty much the same no matter what level you are. Because a lot of the time we'll get one of those opportunities and it'll lead us to a terrifying legendary god monster, and it's just one enemy that has 8 health. After the last creature falls, what is left of the tapestry drops and whips apart with a crackle. One more figure is expelled from it before the threads curl and burn away. Well, it looks like we maybe rescued somebody. You're human, or close enough, but are you real this time? As real as anything else in the Yondering. That's what they said the other times. Give us a chance, and I think you'll find that we persist quite well. What do you remember? A name, Ty, enough of a childhood, long-ended adventures, but not much of what you're actually asking about. It's hard to tease apart what happened and what didn't. A sense of time passed and a sense of purpose, fighting something. Then perhaps not too much has changed. We're fighting too, it turns out. If you want to pick up where you left off, you look like someone who can watch a back in battle. Yeah, if you want another fighter, you'll have me. You can go hang out with the B team. More hands makes quicker work of those defenses. After the rain cleared, the Mothman's prophecy trekked on, one thread stronger in their own woven story. One legacy point, not a bad cost for a body. Okay, alright. Sure. Oh, I thought I recognized him. Okay, Ty is somebody that we have had before. No, not you. Yenfjord. Okay, y'all are building up the defenses. I guess Ty can stay behind and build this. Just Ty. I guess we'll scout this one. Okay, there we are. So actually, looks like this might also be a source tile. Man, there were a lot of different infestations down here. And they really, they jam the map full of stuff. You cannot get anywhere quickly. Okay, I've got one. Favorite fruit. The fruits of one's labors are sweetest. Cute. Okay, my turn. Favorite thing to fight. It's like asking my favorite rash. We've definitely also seen this one already. What keeps Galadglin here? I don't know. This seems like an appropriately poetic response. Actually, they both kind of feel in flavor for him. I'm going to take this one. Dreams not yet dreamt are the most fragile of all things. So we ensure those dreams are kept safe from whatever nightmares creep in around the edges. And when you put it like that, it sounds big. Sure, it is. I don't know if that helps or if it's too much pressure, but it helps me when we get close enough to hear the mad humming. Alright, so we're going to have to do probably 2 more Thrixl fights here, which means 2 more unavoidable Thrixl Calamity cards, which is a real shame. Alright, as a party, we all kind of just have to pick a direction, right? We want to go all the way to one of the edges of the map, so that we can get the enemies coming in at us. Oh, hey everyone. How's it going? Yeesh. Can I interfuse? Okay, there we go. There's a source of calcify. I guess, everybody's close together right now. Wow, Windwalk can get you just about anywhere. Okay, so I'll sleep up to here and then wall. And I think that makes me feel pretty comfortable just running her all the way up here as well. And then we can get some pretty solid quelling moss off. Right, please, no dodges. Okay, cool. That's a lot of damage waiting to happen there. Do I think that is certainly not a heroism turn? Question is just, oh no, ambush is not going to do anything. Never mind. Well, this is all I can do. It's not very good, but I think she just runs full speed. Silk Step is it's so many spaces shorter of a run. I think it's really not even viable there. The Seekers are both over half dead, so they'll die before their next turn. Okay. And this is looking like probably Nova time. I'm glad I ran, yeah, pretty great. Although I guess those 2 were dead already, so. But I am glad that I ran Sonetta up this far. Alright, let's press all of the buttons. You have to move in order to get... Well, you probably have to move in order to get some of the shots we're going to want from you, too. And I do want to get the Swell Song on Galadglin, I think. The thing is, if I do this without including Galadglin, I mean, it's not like he would get extra actions. What can I hit with my bow from here? I can... Okay. Yeah, I don't want to move. I want to have all of the shots available. Let's definitely fire this for you. And then, you're blocking my ability to attack anything else. Pretty solid stuns, actually. So we need to move in order to have... Wow, that's a lot further than I'm used to her being able to travel. Well, let's go ahead and do this, because the angle setup is wonderful. Alright, so now they've all taken shots from a very fun angle. Let's Quelling Moss. Yeah. Still gonna need a lot of help with the Muse. Did Galactic just not get a turn? Right, I didn't do anything with him. That was not full movement. So we could set up a shark trap. I could, alternatively could interfuse, like, yeah, just kind of any object for vigor flow purposes. The more stuff I interfuse, the less they get to interfuse. Is there a way? No, not really. I could do this. Awesome. Oh, right. Stupid. There we go. What I'd really like to do is hit the Kinestend and the Muse at the same time. But that looks like not really in the cards. Alright, so the Muse is dead. The Kinestend is going to need a lot of help, though. And then what? She can move and lay an ambush, or just move and... If I move here, I can shoot again. Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Pretty solid turn. Most of the dangerous enemies are dead. Is still the Drathix, but it is like behind a big wall, and that said, we probably ought to turn around and attack it, right? Like it's the most dangerous of the remaining enemies. So Bone Lance for 11 damage with some pierce. Well, it's certainly not ideal, is it? If I move back around here, I can interfuse that rock. I think I like that. The discus off of this rock gives us sets up a really nice counter-strike angle. Can you hit this from where you are? Oh, your stinger just barely can't hit either enemy. Ugh. Alright, well... It's actually very inconvenient to fight this Drathix right now. If I move to here, Zealous Leap's not going to let me... No, not even close. Okay, well, the pin's interesting. But if I set you down there, you're just going to get poison sprayed. Yeah. Sonetta is also just going to get poison sprayed. This actually is pretty bad. Well, alright. It's just gonna have to suck. Do you know it didn't have to suck that much? Man, these enemies are like very cunningly spaced. All right, I'm just going to go deep on the quelling moss back here. Of course, you dodged it. Move up for the wall, and fingers crossed. Okay, that stunt is, in fact, exactly what I was looking for. Yep, no big surprise there. It's all right, Cherry can stand it. May as well interfuse with something else. And then you have 3 health left, so I think I just want to smash here. Okay, they both kept the 6 poison. That's actually lovely. So... you're alive. You're dead. You're dead. We can just... I should probably, like, just pull my Mind Worm and Chain Lightning this one. Alright, no, effectively no bounces. Huh. Really? You can't shoot those? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But also, we absolutely can see that enemy. Yep, okay, you just can't do anything that matters at all. Well... good news is we do not need to get into melee range to actually fight these things. Although, without the ability to get into melee range, sadly, my fire chicken is a little underpowered. Sorry, I gotta interfuse this first. Wow, that's a hell of a shot. So you need just a little bit of love. Okay. And now we basically just need to do like any amount of damage to the other one. Yeah, I have to imagine that if you don't end up with Quelling Moss, some of these later fights on this difficulty have to get very, very difficult, borderline undoable, because like you need reliable area damage. If you're killing the enemies one by one, I don't see how you could keep up in some of these cases. So, yep, sadly, another thing that must be scouted. So we've almost got that 3rd point of defense up over there. Hooray! A Weaver Works was established. I want Ty to merge up with these, but obviously we have to wait until the infestation is gone here. So yeah, Ty, go quickly build a thing. Okay, Assault Comfort Post. Apparently we have found it. So I guess I can just disregard here. As soon as Calmpire's finished, we run over and repair the defenses at Clover Roast. Yeah, alright. So I'm gonna give it a second. Let's heal up. really arbitrary selection of people that it decided I must have meant there. Okay, let us not take this nonsense. Yeah, okay. It's a lot of overall calamity cards. Alright, everybody's at full health. Hill painters of Lamb Woods prove trusting enough to tell Yanfir and the rest about a local treasure shelved up among the highest groves. It's not the tower from the book, nor any kind of cure in sight, but it is a library. To know more, you must find someone who knows more. That's not the correct place to put the emphasis in that sentence. The eccentric lore-keeper, Amla Half, has purportedly collected books and scrolls for all her journey-blessed life. The company's been hoping Half's collection might lead them to the tower they seek. However, that looks like... Yeah, no, that's definitely a webbed-up human corpse. Thrixel. They remain, milling in and out, awaiting our arrival, it would seem. No chance it's one of the old woman's weird decorations, right? Does Ekthys know our plan? Well, anything is possible, but lest we lose all hope, better we do not overcredit her. Likely she makes some effort to read the movements of things we come into contact with, and positions her pieces accordingly. It's like trailing a ghost fox. Is it? Well, you can only hope to see them when it rains. You watch where the water won't hit, see by displacement. A fine example. Or think of trying to track the obsidian owl across a night with no moon. You would watch for the stars to blacken and rekindle. So I believe it must be for her, hoping to spot us under our shroud. The more we drag the rug, bump the furniture, the more visible we become. Have to assume that warning up there is the lore-keeper. We'll punish her murderers, see if we can put her life's work to any use. I shall patch our wards. Be safe. Yeah, no, that's good. Don't do anything useful. It's fine. We'll handle it. As we always handle it. Okay, so what if 10,000 fucking Thrixel? Alright, so we got 2 Drathixes, 2 Muses, 6 Bards. Jesus Christ, okay. Well. Definitely heroism time. This is for sure the Nova turn, so before anybody goes anywhere, let's play a little song. You can just open up immediately, and I guess I don't see any reason to wait. I didn't press the hair. You should absolutely be able to fire heroism after the fact. Okay, is there anything explosive? There's a tiny tree stump. Well, it's probably still worth taking. Oh, that's a much better stump. Wand and Splinter Blast. Yeah, that is far superior. Do we see... We do not see the other Drathix. Alright, unfortunately, I just have to interfuse something else. I guess grab a rock, right? But that's not a bad start. So let's do some other people first here. Let's have Galadglin move up. So Galadglin can trivially kill this bard. I guess I can also, like, engage another one for all the good it's going to do. And then we can have you just, like, Windwalk. I have to be able to throw it pretty deep, but also we got to watch Yennefer. She is a little fragile. Yeah, this... One more space would have been nice, but this will be fine. Alright, heroism for sure. Alright, so these nightmares are already lethally poisoned. I guess, yeah, hit the bard. Does that open up the Drathix? No, remarkably it does not. It does let me shoot deep at that Seeker who seems to not be poisoned. And then I can fire one last one at this bard and get him below the poison threshold. Oh, the building over here is full of monsters too, but like, there's only so much we can do at once, right? Overall, I think a pretty successful first turn. I still think it sucks that the Scoriers can strip Galadglin's untouchable, but they don't trigger the riposte when they do it. So we got a ton of poison here. Okay. Yep, a ton of poison, but it could be a lot worse. So, I guess let's start with an interfusion. Here we go. Here's a rock. And then I'm going to do a discus off of this thing. Ah, bummer, no stunt. I mean, listen, I got 2 kills. But that would have been a really good time for a stunt. Try to remove the dominated. It didn't work. I wonder if killing the muse will remove it. Okay, nobody got it. Not a big surprise. Really? We're going to pretend that that doesn't jump? Damn it. Okay, so Galadglin... The thing is, I don't really think we can afford to spend a real action removing the dominated. So much comes down to whether killing this muse is going to be good enough. There's no way to know ahead of time. I guess Galadglin can run over and try to kill it. We'll see. So... Galadglin is on 7 armor. I guess he has to backslam this thing and then hit it with the axe to kill it. He is still dominated. He can't be, but he is. So, I guess like, you have to move up, and you have to take a free action attempt to remove it. Okay, cool. So that wasted over a full character turn. Well, it does something. Okay, that could be a lot worse. Boy, that other Drathix really moved like the most annoying possible distance, didn't it? It's close enough that we know it will be able to get its attack off next turn, but still far enough that we won't be able to hit it very meaningfully. So Sonetta's still poisoned. She's poisoned and mind-wormed. Okay. Yep, and it's behind. Okay, I have Zealous Leap. But I still can't, like, do a meaningful amount of damage to the Drathix. Not through 6 armor. Okay. So, we must Rock Shield Sonetta or she is dead. This is the only way she survives the poison. Then Sonetta could try a Thunderstomp, but it won't work. Okay, I believe that's a kill, because he'll take 1 more damage at the start of his turn. Then Sonetta can, like, run over here to try to stay safe and wall with a friendly thing. Okay, that's not a bad start. Then Sherry probably needs to discus off of this thing. Boy, I don't know what. There's too many. There's just too many goddamn enemies. All right, next time we're gonna lose here. Next time we run this way, we just like clear out the house and try to. I hate fighting 2 fronts, but like it's the only way, right? And we try to keep them on the bottleneck. What if I Splinter Blast? Where is that? Wait, what do I have? I have Splinter Blast from this. I see. Is that little tree? No, that little tree up there is grabbed already. Well, I should certainly interfuse with something. Okay, now I should do a thing. All right, what about, hold on, what about Yenfir? What's Yenfir got? We got a reasonable Quelling Moss here. And then she's going to switch to the spear, and she's going to have to get a stunt, or we're in, like, very deep trouble. Okay. Getting to throw out an extra stab is a big deal. So let's have Galadglin start working on the Scorier. I don't think that realistically we can kill any other enemies here. Like we have to deal with the ones that are already in the middle of us. She does that in an attempt to put this thing, there we go, in a place where Galadglin can get untouchable off of it. Linvir has to back way up. Yeah. How much poison do you have on you? 3? It's very inconvenient, actually. I think I have to do this, right? That thing cannot be allowed to have a real turn. And then maybe we discus like off of this. Just try to bounce some stuff around in all these enemies down here. God damn it. Alright, I hope that I have... Nope. Okay, alright. So Sonetta's still dead. the enemy's hyper-focused on her enough. And this is not the final battle of the chapter, because if it was, we would have been told. There's always that notification. Right, because she's going to take a poison and a mind worm and go down. And then we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24-ish enemies? Yeah, okay. Oh, she went down too. Oh, yes, this is not even remotely winnable then. So we're gonna have to reload this fight and try a different strategy. Yeah, it's running inside the building, I think, is probably our best hope, and then we just try to we stay away from just open lines of sight and we kill them as they come through the doors. It's gonna be desperate, but I think it's a reasonable chance. It is wild, though, how, disconnected the difficulty of the actual mission battles is from the difficulty of everything else. Especially, like I was saying, anything that emerges from a story beat is, it always assumes you are level 1 going into it with, 3 characters. But then this stuff is different. It's different than that. All right, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time on Monday, we're going to take a couple more cracks at this. I have to say, this is, this is very clearly the most difficult fight we've had to do so far, by a very large margin. And I'm not 100% sure how we would manage to pull it off. It does not... Intuitively, it does not look possible to me. But I've thought that about a couple of other fights so far, and we've managed. So, come back on Monday for us doing that again. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And we'll see you then.